What is going on? I am Keegan Riley. You are watching The Real Keegs, and I have a really special video for you today. I finally hit my 2nd subscriber goal, which is super cool. I never thought that would actually happen. And so I said that I would show everyone my personal car. So that's what I'm gonna do today. What has over 200 horsepower, spends more time off-road than 90% of trucks, and can fit 2 downhill mountain bikes on it? My 2020 Honda Civic Si Coupe.
So catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back.
So yeah, that's my Civic. The rack I've had on for the last year or so. I've gotten into enduro and downhill mountain biking, and so this has allowed me to go and do that and keep up with all of my friends with all of their trucks and stuff. I have not been shy of taking this to the tops of snowy mountains, to the tops of gravelly dirt roads. Really, it takes everything I've thrown at it so far, which is super cool. I've had it for 4 years. I actually had a red 2017 before this, and I liked that one almost as much as this one, because this one now has all the sensing stuff. So when I do really long drives to Salmon Arm or Whistler, this allows me to get there with minimal issue. Now I'm guessing you want to see what it looks like turned on and hear the motor and everything, so I'll show you that. Going and getting into this beauty. Honda logo, push button start, foot on the clutch because it's a manual, and it fires up. My key fob battery has actually been dying for the last year or 2, and so every time I get in the car it says that, but I'm just waiting for the day for it to actually not let me in the car anymore. There's a G meter that you can use, which is my personal favorite of all the screens in front of you. There's a stopwatch. There is your fuel economy gauge. And you can see that I get 8.2 liters per 100 kilometers in this car, which is crazy for how I drive this thing. There's navigation. There's the maintenance light. I actually recently got my oil change done. Shout out Matt. Bluetooth music, Bluetooth phone. If I want to change kilometers to miles per hour, the information screen, so it'll tell me my key fob battery's low. There's also a turbo throttleometer and brakeometer, so you can tell exactly how much throttle and or brake pressure you're using. There's the turbo boost gauge, which is super cool. And then a shift light. But again, my personal favorite, the G meter, so I can feel like I am in a aircraft, which actually goes with the rest of the interior. Which actually the whole interior has this very like cockpit feel, makes you feel like you are in a plane or fighter jet, whatever you want to call it. So now of course you want to hear what it sounds like when I rev it up, so let's go back inside. And I've got sport mode on for you. Oh, now I do. There we go. So it does sound pretty good from inside, but I'll show you what it sounds like from the exhaust itself. That actually sounded a lot better than I thought it was going to. The whole car is totally stock, the exhaust is stock, intake, absolutely everything. It's still under warranty, so I haven't wanted to screw around with it too much, but once it's out of warranty, that's gonna change. Speaking of which, let's pop the hood and I'll show you what it looks like under there. Alright, so your hood release is right down here. And cool fact, on all Honda products, if you follow the left-hand side of the H up, that's where your release lever is. And I do need my other hand to be able to put the prop rod up. And that's what it looks like under the hood. So like I said, totally stock. Intake, there's nothing crazy going on there. Battery is totally stock. Turbo is stock. All of the cooling stock, injectors, sparks, absolutely everything, coil packs, you name it. I don't really know what my first mod would be to this once it comes to that time, but probably intake. I'd like to make a little bit more induction noise, but that's about it. Now I figured I'd show you the car's party piece, which is of course the crazy bike rack on top of it. I really love it because it allows me to take any bike that I want on top. I have dirt jump bikes, downhill bikes, enduro bikes. These have, even when my bikes blow tires, I've still been able to put them on top and take them wherever I want, to get them fixed, of course, because I break bikes. I break bikes a lot. So the first one and the easiest, the dirt jump bike. There. So that was super easy. That was the easiest bike of all the bikes because it's the lightest. Now I'll slap my downhill bike on here and you can see the difference. Also, I figured I should point out the only reason it can take a small bike and then a big bike is these adjusters for the wheel that you put underneath the back tire or through the back tire. You'd see it. And now it's time for the downhill bike, the big bike. I just think that looks so cool with both the bikes on there. Just absolutely insane. Give you a walk around so you can see what it looks like up close with everything mounted. And of course, you've always got to do a quick shake test before you drive off. And that definitely needs to be a lot tighter, but that wouldn't be a problem. I would not drive it off like this. But yeah, I just love how that looks. Well, now the only thing that's left is to take the bikes back off and then show you how it drives. All right, so let's go for a drive. All right, give me a second to find a good place to put this. All right, let's go for a drive. So, I mean, this car realistically has everything that you could need. Lots of power. Sounds great. Looks super cool. Handles really, really well. Yeah, I mean, it's really important to have more than enough power to get out of any kind of sticky situation that could arise. And then, of course, having something that handles really well to continue to get you out of those sticky situations. Living in a city, I always have people talk about how annoying it would be to have to drive a manual transmission around, but I absolutely love how this manual transmission feels in this car. Honda always does such a good job with their sticks. But yeah, so it handles really well. It's got lots of power. It gets really great fuel efficiency. It's super comfortable on long drives, and I've never really had any real issues with it. It's basically just been oil changes and rotating tires. The coolest part about this car is all of the different places that it's allowed me to go. All of the cool mountain biking it's allowed me to go and do. All of the friends it's allowed me to go and see. And I guess if you've made it this far into the video, I may as well show you some of those crazy mountain biking clips. So let's cut to that.
Yeah, bud. Oh!
Nice and slow. Yeah, I did.
Shit.
And that's my 2020 Honda Civic Si. Thanks for watching.